Fun fact, I am currently fighting acid reflux as of the time I am recording this video. But more about that later. Let's go after Swordman.
I'm Swordsman.
Okay, I confess, his voice is not nearly as bad as some of the others in the game.
Ready.
However, I am a little disappointed at his stage. With a name like Swordman, you'd think we'd end up in a castle with knights and dragons. Or feudal Japan with samurai. Instead, we have a temple with skulls. Didn't Dr. Wily already use the skull motif in his own castle? But I digress. This stage is actually pretty cool, if truth be told. Pay attention to those 4 hieroglyphs. Each of them relate to one of the first 4 weapons you obtained in the game. And that is because each of the 4 trials will require the use of said weapons. For example, this one in the bottom left requires the Thunder Claw. Oh yeah, did I also mention there are spiked logs that are trying to kill you? Could have sworn I mentioned it. Those spiked logs are insta-kill. Avoid them at all costs. We also have these fireball-spitting statues called Kaunaganas. And we have these moving statues called Kaudakanas. In order to open those doors, you need to use the pea shooter of doom to push the switch all the way back. Oh, there's a bolt. Take out the fire metal and grab it. Now right here is where we need the Thunder Claw. So make like Tarzan and swing across. Come on, come on. Yes, we made it. And that is the end of the first trial. These dispensers are really annoying. Their eyes will indicate when they're about to drop a Kaudakana. Thankfully, the Kaudakanas do not require much effort to destroy. Once we finish a trial, the stone heads will open. Next up, we're going to head to this trial, which will require the use of the flash bomb. Now, we don't actually need the flash bomb to get through the trial itself. By the way, there's the second bolt, but it will make things easier for us. So upon equipping the flash bomb, we'll use it, and that panel is shown to be yellow. Use it in this room, and that's a red panel. Lastly, we have a green panel. Why is this relevant? Well, you will see momentarily. And right here, oh, I pressed on the wrong switch by mistake. Unfortunately, if you pressed on the wrong switch, you will be forced to activate all 3 and destroy the Kaudakanas before the switch is reset. So first is yellow, then it's red, and finally green. Good. The door opens and we may proceed. That's another switch pressed. Let's get out of here. Okay, where are we headed off to next? Let's go up here. These 2 trials are a little tougher than the ones on the bottom. This one has a swirly pattern, so that means we'll need the tornado hold. So I might as well equip it. And right here we have this mechanism that needs both halves attached in order to open the door. So once the bottom half is on the bottom, directly beneath the top I might add, then you use the tornado hold to press it inward. And we're gonna quickly shoot this one up and utterly fail. Yay, I like failing. Failing is so much fun. Although, it's a lot more fun for viewers than it is the actual players. There are quite a few bottomless pits and spiked pits, so be very careful and make sure to jump at the right time. Well, that's it for the third trial. jump and hit the switch, and head back to the start. Our last trial is right over here. By the way, once you reach the end of the trial, be sure to press the button. If you don't, you'll have to go through it again and press it. Not fun. We've got an ice crystal pattern on that hieroglyph, which means we need the ice wave. Now this one is pretty tough. We have these burners at the bottom, and the only way to deactivate them is with the ice wave, because those pillars of fire are insta-kill. Yeah, a lot of insta-kill stuff in this stage. So you need to be very, very careful. Remember, the ice wave travels along the ground, so you need to fire it on the ground and then quickly make your way to the other side before everything unfreezes. Okay, that is it. All 4 trials have been cleared, and now we may proceed and pick up some health along the way. Okay, we'll need to switch to the flash bomb because guess what? We have another mini-boss to take out. Thankfully, this one is not nearly as annoying as the one in Aquaman's stage. This is Gearna Eye. It fires fireballs at you. That crystal is its weakness, and the flash bomb is easily the best weapon to use against it. Now, after a while, this hammer is going to come in, and it's going to start destroying the platform. It's also going to track your movement, so as soon as you see the hammer above you, get out of the way. All right, that is it for part 1. On to part 2. And I still want to keep that flash bomb equipped because that's how we're going to get the 3rd and final bolt. The 3rd bolt can actually be very tricky to get. What can also be tricky is using this platform. You need to have it directly under the fire pillar, or the lava pillar I should say, in order for it to push you up. Fun fact, those hammers with eyeballs are called Kaugametas. Make sure to get out of the way once you are on a platform from which it can hit you. The moral of the story is be very careful. Oh, it would appear I was not careful enough. Isn't that a shame? Oh well, I'm not too worried. We just started the 2nd part of the stage, so it's all good. In order to get the 3rd and final bolt, you will need the flash bomb. So again, make sure you have it equipped. The battens, they can be really annoying because they can interfere with your jumping progress. Case in point, these guys keep bothering me. All right, I think I'm just going to use the flash bomb and get this over with. Okay, this is proving to be difficult. Oh, wow, I can't believe I actually did it like that. I thought I was gonna fall in. Go Mega Man. I didn't know that would work. All right, it's just about here where we need to have our flash bombs ready. Because eventually we'll come to an auto-scrolling section with those platforms. But for now, we gotta get rid of these Kaugametas. And yes, it's right here. So we're gonna see a different colored piece of rock. And we're also going to fall into the lava, because that's what we do. It's not like Swordman's stage is hard, it's just the majority of time you don't have much breathing room in order to move around. And also these battens they're just super annoying. All right, let's try this again. Equip the flash... I said equip the flash bomb, Mega Man. There, that's better. As we ride on this platform, we'll come to some stone that's a different color. And there it is. Whoa! No, we want to go back. We want to go back. We want to go back. Uh-oh. Well, unfortunately, I have to commit suicide. But as you can see, that ladder is where we will find the third bolt. I think this is the third time I have died in this level. I've died in this level more times than any other so far in the project. And believe it or not, I thought that would be the case with Aquaman's level, because it's so much more annoying. This one really isn't as long as you're paying attention. Ah, there we go. That's what I like to see. Wow, look at all that treasure. Shame we can't take it with us. But if we head all the way to the left, we can take that bolt with us. And we're also met with a portal. Step through, and we've made it to the other side, where we were earlier. And on the other side is the end gate. We're going to equip the water balloon for this upcoming boss fight, and this is my official complaint of the video. Aquaman's weapon is a freaking water balloon! I think enough has been said. Anyway, on to Swordman.
I won't hold back.
Swordman isn't really that difficult in all honesty.
Final strike.
Since his weapon is the flame sword, he's obviously weak to the water balloon. But he'll only take damage if you hit his head. Another attack he has involves him detaching his torso and spinning at you. Just slide underneath and you should avoid him. He can also call forth this giant stone to crush you. And when you see his bottom half run like that, it means he's going to use his flame sword. But that is it for Swordman. I guess you could say Mega Man is now a cut above the rest, if you know what I mean. But now that Swordman's edge has been blunted, we get his weapon. It's the flame sword, and Mega Man didn't even pronounce the word sword properly. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. The flame sword is a pretty decent weapon. It's similar to the Slash Claw from Mega Man 7. Doesn't have much range, but inflicts a lot of damage. Overall, it's an okay weapon. But next time on Mega Man 8, we're going to pursue the last robot master in the game. See you guys next time.